Welcome everybody, welcome to the Global Family Office Investment Summit. We have reached the edition number 17, hosted here in Dubai by the Ritossa Family Office. Join us this moment, MAKSIM Balashevic, founder and CEO of Santiment. MAKSIM, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for introducing and welcoming to this nice event here.
Thank you, MAKSIM. So, MAKSIM, let's go directly to the heart of your company, so of Santiment. But before, a quick introduction about yourself, about your experience.
We started about, when I started, it was a loan project in 2017, and with 4 years in crypto, it's kind of a lot of time, and we've grown now people of 40 people distributed all over different countries and continents. And our main focus stayed as when we started. We want to give people involved into crypto, especially like investing or doing analysis, as much as possible relevant information or relevant way of looking into information so that they can make better decisions.
MAKSIM, would you like to share with us, with our audience, some bites about your philosophy and on the other end about the values behind Santiment?
Well, that's a nice and interesting question. The philosophy of product also from our company comes from my own. Before starting in this product, I've been living the yoga life for 7 years. And then I discovered crypto, so okay, also good to have impact in the world. So the philosophy comes from that point of view, trying to make an impact, positive impact, and looking into things in a holistic way. Yeah, we are in crypto not only for money, but also we try to get good results, and it goes from this point till kind of data we collect. It's not only social data, it's also on-chain data, and it's the dev activity data, because it's all a philosophical question. If you want to understand crypto assets, you need to look at it from all angles and try to identify what's really going on with the community, with the key stakeholders, as they're building, as the people like interacting with the network, is it growing, expanding, this kind of things. So holistic view of things happening in crypto and trying to make positive impact, this would be an answer to our philosophy.
Yeah, that's very interesting, this holistic point of view. But on the other end, of course, you gotta look to the industries that could be interested in your services, in your, of course, also in your projects.
Yes.
So, which are the main industries maybe you are more interested at which one maybe are you looking at?
Well, it doesn't even matter so much what I'm interested in. It's like our community, our users, they push us, and it's, 1 year ago, NFT, there was none. 2.5 years ago.
Only for fanatics, maybe.
Yes, 2.5 years ago, DeFi was none. But it's like, it happens very fast. And in data science, you need some time to build big data pipelines, to introduce available metrics and trying to clean up and structure data. So we're always busy, never lazy. And at the moment, it's a lot of interesting insights and data to explain what's happening in NFT, where we're trying to connect on-chain data with social activity, and you can see influencers, wallets, how they increase, and then they start speaking. It's actually we're about to publish maybe first beta at the end of the month. And our current focus is on NFTs and some also interesting scaling product.
Yeah, that's very interesting, MAKSIM, because of course you were talking about explanation, we were talking about maybe to know what you are doing, so the holistic point of view. And all of these introduced my next question, because I know and I read that you not only offer services, but you also offer education. So let's talk about the Santiment Academy.
Academy, yeah. It's good that you point out. Educational is one of key parameters if you want to be successful or impactful, which are both the same. We learn ourselves, like, okay, every day, every week, something new. And I know from community we need to share it and we need to explain things. So we do have academy.sentiment.net. At the moment as it is now, it's very much for data scientists and engineers explaining how we build up metrics, what is the mathematic statistic behind. But we're also working on doing it more like for beginners, to explaining them, okay, like in 5 sessions, what is the key parameters you need to look into it. But education is definitely a very important part of what we're doing.
That's very important, but is a kind of service that you offer to your clients, or is something maybe for people who know nothing about cryptos, about DeFi, and maybe you can look at them maybe to introduce to your own team?
Eventually, yes, but we need to focus on demand from our community. We've built so many things and so many quite complex frameworks, so we are closing the bridge to make sure they know how to use it. But eventually, and as many things in crypto that might happen very fast, we will simplify, strip out, and they will be simple also for newcomers. So it will come, yeah.
Yeah. What's the future for the NFTs in the next future, in the close future?
Yeah.
Do you think that is something that is going to enter everyone's pockets, just a way to say, or is something that needs more time to be deployed in a really massive way?
Yeah. So you mean what is the future for NFT?
Yeah.
It needs time.
Because now maybe it's a niche, it's a product of niche. So do you think every one of us is gonna have an NFT, a virtual of course, NFT in his pockets, or is something that is thought to remain as a niche?
No. We will definitely. If we abstract it a little bit more, I would talk about tokenized access to something, or we're even working on building like protocol tokenized your knowledge, like intelligence tokenized, and it can be represented by NFT. Eventually, it can also be aggregated, and a set of NFT can be wrapped into some ERC, like another kind of tokens. But tokenized access to digital values, like there is no other way. We will be there, and typically, like 12 years ago, we didn't have iPhones, and like now, fast. So I assume here is also will happen fast. There is only like a little bit legal and resistance from established corporations.
Yeah, from the traditional corporation.
Right? Traditional. But you never know. They can just decide, okay, actually it's very good for us. It just flips, and then it explodes. So I would keep it like 2 to 5 years. Like it can happen fast.
Okay, we'll keep monitoring this time frame.
Yeah.
Maxim, last 2 questions, because one concerning the UAE, the GCC countries, and Dubai in particular, is something that you have got in your radar. Are you maybe shifting your focus on this area, in the Middle East area?
Exploring. It's very interesting to be here, meet people. Actually, it's very international. It's like you really, like I meet people also from Switzerland and Germany here, and like from Italy. But of course, it's also a lot of new market. And whenever you face something new, you take time to understand it better, so that they really get benefits. So we're just exploring, yeah. And I wouldn't say like completely shifting our focus, but if we're lucky enough to find good partners here, we will establish it.
Yeah, at the same time, I saw you 2 days ago exploring the cocktail reception, of course, of the Ritossa family office. After 2 days, which are your final remarks about the summit and your personal maybe takeaway from this family wealth gathering? We can remember the most influential and the most important family wealth gathering all over the world.
Very nicely organized. Very nicely organized, like everything runs smoothly, and you don't even notice organization. It's always a good sign. It means it's organized very nicely. A lot of smart people. Like we had some talk with local government. I expected a lot because it runs good. It's really, he impressed me. Very smart people, and easy to connect and discuss with people. So nice, organized, smart people, easy to connect. I think it's
Perfect mix.
Actually, it's a very good event, yeah.
Yeah, perfect blend.
And I even skip aside that it's like a good weather and food, but it's okay. It's everyone knows about it.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah, like,
sure.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much, MAKSIM BALASHEVIC, founder and CEO at Sentiment. Thank you for your insightful, very interesting thoughts. And thank you for sharing with us. And enjoy the summit. And we look forward to seeing you soon, very soon.
Thank you. Thank you for
Thank
nice
you very
questions.
much. Thank you.